So last December, I promised myself that I would do a monthly webinar. And fast forward 7 months, I still had not done anything. I'd not done, not even started with a webinar. Um, and I was really disappointed in myself. So what was stopping me? I think it was really my confidence. And it was also a combination probably of my perfectionism as well. I had made previously, I had tried to do an automated webinar, and I made about 13 attempts to record that webinar. And I think I kept having flashbacks to that. And I think that was kind of stopping me from moving forwards. And I kept just putting it back on the back burner virtually, and just thinking, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it another time. And I had been previously on some other trainings around webinars, and I'd had some lots of different advice and things that left me slightly confused. And I'd come away from those meetings with just loads and loads of notes, and I hadn't, without really any action, not taking any action whatsoever, not moving forward whatsoever in my business. So this meant that I was still lacking in confidence, and I wasn't moving forward at all with the issue. So then I met Paul, and working with Paul was totally different. Straight away, he had me taking action. I was scared at first, scared because he said that I was going to be doing a webinar every week, and I was first of all thinking I'd be doing it once a month, but no, every week. But deep down, I guess I was actually excited that I would be finally moving forward. I would be taking action. Um, and I actually couldn't believe that I would be doing my webinar at last. So the great thing is that working with Paul, I got to ask all those silly questions, all those things that you think, oh, you can't possibly ask somebody. He's so friendly, so relaxed, and so I could just ask everything that I wanted to ask. Um, and most importantly, he had me um he had me setting tasks. So every week he had me doing something and setting tasks. He was keeping me a home. He was keeping me accountable by having some kind of homework, or doing something. So by the next week, I was moving forward ever so quickly, very fast, in fact. And when it came to doing my first webinar, he was actually the only person in the audience, which was great because I think it was the first three times I was just getting feedback and I was building up my confidence, which for me was perfect. That was exactly what I needed. I know everybody's different, but for me, that was what I needed. Um, and I really found that Paul's help was invaluable. I think without his help, I would probably still be stuck. I would not have set up anything whatsoever. And not only was it the webinar that he helped me set up, but he also helped me set up the email system and all the marketing and promotion around that as well, which was fantastic. Um, and what I also really enjoyed was that Paul spent a lot of time getting to know what I needed, what it was that I needed to actually move forward, what I needed to succeed in the work that I needed for my business. Um, and without him, I would definitely not have achieved the same success. I'd probably still be stuck. I'd still be there thinking, dreaming about doing a webinar, but not actually doing anything whatsoever. Um, so when Paul actually asked me to do a testimonial for him, I jumped at the chance because without him, I know that I would still be stuck. I didn't hesitate. He's really increased my confidence, and doing a webinar has just been key for my business. So I would just say to anybody who has been thinking about doing a webinar, who wants to get started doing webinar, call Paul. If you want to get yourself started, if you're entrepreneur or business owner who's been struggling to get going with webinars, you've got absolutely nothing to lose out. So call Paul today.